It wouldn't respond to me. 5 words. The most honest thing Kai Navarro ever said. Not to the order. Not to the system she spent years trying to breach. She said it to her best friend in a library at the moment everything ended. This is her story. Kai Navarro is the most capable person in every room she has ever entered. This is not sentiment. It is a technical assessment. She can read code the way musicians read sheet music, not processing it symbol by symbol, but hearing the whole composition at once. Patterns that took other engineers hours to parse, she absorbed in seconds. Systems that were designed to be impenetrable, she found interesting. She was not a criminal. The order had used her services for years, quietly, efficiently, because the reward she was waiting for was not money, it was recognition. It was the inside of the room she had always been kept outside of. Kai Navarro wanted to belong to something worthy of her. Mara Andrews was referred to Kai by Professor Rowan. He had seen something in Mara, a quality of mind that exceeded the parameters of the program she was enrolled in. He sent her to Kai, not as an equal, as a student. Kai accepted. And here is what the record does not show, what no correction report would ever think to document. Kai genuinely liked her, not in spite of Mara's talent, not because of it. And so Kai mentored her, kept her close, kept her just slightly behind, not out of malice, out of something more human than malice, fear. Kai Navarro, who could breach any system, read any code, navigate any architecture, was afraid of being surpassed by the one person she had chosen to trust. So she held Mara at the edge of genius, until the manuscript, until Mara went over it alone, and the system responded. The plan was elegant in the way that only desperate plans are elegant. Kai had been trying to access the layer beneath the system for years. She couldn't reach it, but Mara could. So Kai did what brilliant people do when they cannot solve a problem directly. She found an interface. She told herself it was for both of them. She told herself the reward, membership in the order, access to the inside of the room she had always been kept outside of, would be shared. She told herself a lot of things in the server room at 3 a.m. And then she walked Mara into the library, and she told Dr. Marcus Viral that Mara was coming, and she told him Mara had the manuscript, and she watched his eyes move from her to Mara and stay there. Kai Navarro understood systems. She understood in that moment that she'd been processed, used as a delivery mechanism, compensated for her efforts, and discarded. Not with malice. The order does not deal in malice. The panel direction in the script for this scene says 5 words. Kai's locked out of time. She stood there, mid-breath, while reality reorganized itself around someone else. After the library, Kai did what Kai always did. She went back to the server room. She went back to the code. She told herself that if the system wouldn't respond to her through Mara, she would find another way in, a direct way, her way. It is simply what happens when you go somewhere you were not built to go. And Kai Navarro disappeared.
Kai is the most human person in this story. Ambitious, yes, flawed, of course. She wanted what everyone wants, and that's to be seen, to be recognized, to belong to something that deserves her, and she was willing to compromise herself to get it. That is not a character flaw. That's a normal Tuesday in our reality. And what breaks my heart about Kai is this. She was right about the system. She was right about reality. She was right that it was structured code and that someone had written it. She asked a question of Dr. Varel in the library. She said it right out loud. if it's structured code, then someone had to create it, right? And he ignored her, not because the question was wrong, but because Kai was not the variable he needed. She was right, but it destroyed her anyway. And this system, the real system, the code beneath everything, does not reward being right, nor does it reward desperation. It only rewards alignment. I think that's why her eyes look the way they do in every illustration. It's like she already knows that it wouldn't respond to her.
The Order has no file on what happened next, not because they weren't watching, because what happened to Kai Navarro exceeded the parameters of what their correction protocols were designed to document. She found a way in, or she found something that looked like a way in. The Order does not discuss it. Somewhere in a correction report that is itself classified, there is a single line. A variable that exceeded the tolerance range was processed and removed. No name, no record, no field in the report for what she asked in that library. No field for the question that was never answered. The rollback protocol launches in 2026. Kai Navarro is in it, briefly, brilliantly, and then she isn't. Join the ones that want to know what happened to her.